when you look at me, you put me in a category. Jock, nerd, punk, hey, I'm just a kid. No, I don't smoke, but I think that you're a joke. A joke, that's right, you heard what I said. I spend a lot of my days with a game I love to play. I'm not one to brag, but I think you need a warning. At this golf I come first place, called a frisbee, I'll break your face, and you won't wake up the following morning. Well, it's a lot like golf, but it's not the same. Yeah, it's called disco. What a wicked cool game. Well, it's a lot like golf, but it's not the same. Yeah, it's called disco. What a wicked cool game.
My name is J.J. Johnson. I am a painter during the day and a disc golfer on the weekends. You have quite a few different ranges of people when they come out here and play. And that's everybody from, you know, the rap and hip-hop culture and pop culture, and there's even old people like me out here that started way back when it was still just all rock and roll.
My name is Jake Brenner, son of Jimmy Brenner, you know, the owner of the old Frisbee golf course, the one that all these beatniks keep using. I'm just waiting for the sport to just die out so I could, you know, originally use the land for what my dream is. You know, when I inherit it, it's going to be Brenner's RV and mobile home. I mean, we got like a couple acres out there. We could fill it up with all these just wonderful, you know, money makers, if you know what I'm saying. Whenever you go frisbee golfing, all you see are old middle-aged guys with like their like coolers full of booze and their pockets full of pot, just smoking it up. I mean, they're just breaking the law. And what cop's gonna come to a frisbee golf thing and enforce anything? No one. It's just a waste. It's a pit hole of human crap.
My name is Richard Buckland, and I'm looking for a machine shop kind of job. The pro division is open to anybody who needs cash payouts, so you can really make money as a professional.
You guys ready to eat? Hey, all brand. We've been eating it since we met a while back. I don't know what to say. I mean, anyways, I suppose introductions are necessary. This is Frederick. My name is Alexander, and this is Alex Nita. We like to call him Alex 1, I'm Alex 2. Anyways, Alex and I right now, let me just tell you what we're doing right now. Right now we are working on the code for Ogre Quest 25, which I and Alex created. I suppose you'd like to know what really got us into frisbee golf. Frederick, I really don't.
There's so much beautiful science behind it.
Anyways, Ogre Quest is a fantastic game. I recommend you go buy it today because it blows my mind every time I look at the code. I mean, it's fascinating. Right now I'm working on a level 27 Ogre Mage who will be able to cast all 6 of the fireball spells, which is really
Hey, no, you're doing this all wrong.
More.
This section right here.
This guy is hilarious.
You need to redo that.
See, we found him.
There's 7 spells. 7
spells. Ooh, my bad. 7 spells. 24. Anyways, let me just explain how we all met. It was in the summer of 1997, and we were Alex and I. That is Alex 1 and Alex 2. We were playing a video game. What a surprise! But what came out was this heated debate. It was horrible. It was ridiculous. You know, he did not believe that they were using polygon figures, whereas I did. And
they weren't.
They were.
No, they were not.
They were definitely. No. This is actually how we met Frederick. You see, Frederick was near the arcade. He was actually.
They weren't using polygon.
Yeah, they were. He was actually. He was living on the streets at the time, actually. He was homeless, you know. He didn't have a home, really. And, we realized, hey, this guy is trying, obviously, to say something. But, we didn't really hear him, and we listened, and
I heard him. You never listened.
I didn't, no.
I've been on the streets for a couple of years, right?
Yeah, about, how many years?
I think it was my third year on the streets.
Third year, and we brought him in. and he introduced us and opened our eyes really to
Your eyes.
opened my eyes really specifically to frisbee golf. Now I had never seen, in fact, didn't even know the sport existed. Really didn't.
Really, it's such a great form of math and science, frisbee golf.
I didn't really care for it. I mean, we are a team. We are together. We eat together. We sleep.
In the same room. In the same room.
Yeah, I didn't want to. We're not.
We
not.
sleep together.
We're not that way. I mean,
Well,
we are nerds, but
some of us aren't anyway.
we do love the other side, but not PCs. I don't mean that other side. No, I don't.
No.
Mac.
Paul Esquivel and I work in nose practice. Everybody out there that I see are either out there with their little kids or out there getting playing frisbee golf.
Yeah.
Drinking and smoking, Just type of people that are out there playing frisbee golf. People that want to have fun and not be cops. Just want to kick back and have a beer with Cross and Disc,
Dude, what we doing today, man?
I don't know. You got a light?
Dude. I don't know, man. I think so cool.
You want one of these? Found him in that dumpster over there.
Dude, score, fool. Yeah, man. Alright, so we're gonna go kick it or something, dude? Frisbee golf, what?
Oh, dude, we got back into frisbee golf one night. We were at this party, and we were running from the cops, and we ended up in it's like forest. Do you remember that?
Yeah, dude.
Oh wow, so stoned, man. But so we woke up the next morning, and there were all these guys throwing little rubber frisbees around, and we just kind of started playing that day.
We've been to places, we've done some stuff, man. I was totally down with the whole the musician thing, I was pretty famous, Have you ever heard of a little group called the Tallywhackers, man? That was all my genius, but I'm not, the fame thing, it's not really for me, Too much of an individual spirit, I'm down to earth,
Yeah, dude.
Feel me, fool?
I feel you, man.
Pound
Dude,
on that one, dude. Pound it. Yeah.
Dude, before we got into the disc golf, man, we were I was surfing all the time, dude.
Yeah, dude. Where did you live before?
Wisconsin, man.
That's what I thought, fool. They got some killer waves in Wisconsin, huh?
Dude, I saw some of the gnarliest waves yesterday, man.
Yeah, he's never seen the ocean.
Dude, come on, man.
It's okay, fool. No, but we're taking a trip to Cali, man. For the frisbee tournament. The U.S. Open of the frisbee golf tournament. It's gonna be a long trip, and we don't really, know how we're gonna get there. Actually, where California is, but we figured just get a couple of our buddies together. It's by the ocean, that's true. So, he's gonna finally be able to surf, but we figured just get a couple of friends together, throw ourselves in a car and we'll just drive. And I'm sure eventually it's to California, man. I'm told that it's all around the place that you can drive everywhere and get there, man. It's just as long as you just drive, and keep going.
What?
I don't know, man. What are we doing today? Alright, we are here at 4034. This is the home for our young apprentice, and the master's here visiting with him. We're going to step inside.
Yeah, so I want to welcome you guys here. This is just great to have you out here. We're not really used to have any guests ever, really at all, and so it's kind of nice. We're glad to have.
It's most excellent. Most of the time people don't make the trek. It's quite
Yeah, it's. I mean, you know, that's what. That's you had to lug all that camera equipment, something like 47 miles with no roads or something. Took us a while to find this area, but it's ours. At least no one else has claimed it. So we're not. I mean, we don't have any paperwork or anything, but we're pretty happy with it. And we've got some special spots like this one, you know, that we really like. So we're really glad to have you. Yeah. What's the most important thing? Well, in order to get pumped up for Jim Brinkman and his tournament,
we normally just do a lot of drumming just to get ourselves really into the mood, get ourselves pumped up. Just the thumping and the drumming just gets us up there.
he talks a little too much. I'm sorry about that, because I don't normally allow him to talk at all. But he's learning, you know. So I'm sorry about that. It was probably like 17 words. The number one thing, absolute number one thing is drumming.
I thought the number one thing was focus, Master.
When I say one, what I mean is that there are many ones, and they're interchangeable. So what he's talking about is focus, which is important. We can talk about that, but number one is drumming, I think. I can safely say that. Once again, you know, we don't get visitors. He doesn't get to talk very often. I really apologize. One of the things that are you ready to go?
I'm good.
Okay. Is what you know, I will let something out kind of from the inside onto my drum, you know, and he has to repeat it. So we'll go ahead and do that for you, if that's all right. Is that okay?
It's fine.
So here we go. So I'm gonna play something, and like we did before, I want you to go ahead and repeat it. Okay, here we go. It's like this. You gotta wait till I'm done though, because
okay.
There's more to it.
Sorry.
Right. And that's kind of what this game is about. It's about. I mean, I didn't do 3 sets of the big ones, which you didn't notice. I only did 2. And it just takes practice. You know, it's not an easy skill. And I try to do the easier ones. But he's good. You know, I don't want to pretend like I don't really enjoy working with him, because he is great. And I hope today, now that you guys are out here, that you get a chance to really get to know him. I think because he's got a lot to say without talking, of course. But it should be good while you're out here to kind of bond. Yeah, that's it. There's all sorts of stuff out here, actually. Right, it's a little farther than where you can see. We constructed a longhouse. There are a couple other people who, That's okay. I used to have one of those, but I set it on fire. Which is what actually we did that together in sort of a ceremony. There's a couple other people who live out here, but we're gonna go ahead and ask that you don't take your cameras over there, because it may be naked time, and they kind of feel like the camera kind of takes away their soul and stuff. But I mean, it's nice, because you know, it gives you gives you some people to talk to. They help people get the devil out, you know, because there's a devil in everybody, you know. And I did that through Frisbee, and they do it with these sort of weird chants and stuff, and they throw fruit. I don't know. Everybody's got their own thing.
Well, I'm Brock Stafford, and I'm living with my mom right now, but you know, I'm sort of a student of the game.
My name's it's Max Stryker, and I work at the McDonald's, but I'm gonna be the Frisbee golf champion of the world.
Right on, bro.
Yeah.
Right on, man.
All right, that's
well,
my activities.
You know, we've had a tough off season. You know, I've been lifting a little bit, but you know, 300 pounds and stuff. You know, just you know, a little something here and there.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm on a 4,000 calorie diet, man. That's hard.
See, I keep telling him he's up his calories. You know, he's kind of low right now, but
yeah. I eat 3 chickens a day. You gotta prepare, you know.
We actually own a chicken farm. The government doesn't like that.
Lengthen my drive with the chickens. I know what I'm doing.
You like the chickens?
I know what I'm doing.
Fuck.
Yeah. So,
you guys have been getting ready for the big frisbee golf season this year, right?
Well, yeah, that's basically been our focus since, you know, we came out of high school. We're both about 22, 23. But you see, we really have seen the future in the sport. We see it's going up, you know, it's going up. So we've been, you know, training real hard.
I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I knew it would involve computers. That's what I always was going into. I mean, as a child, you know, always going into that area. Frederick actually had a.
Before I went out on the streets, when I was at Stanford, my major was in frisbee physics. Right here, I'm calculating the drag of a new frisbee that we just got recently, and so that's really where I got into this frisbee physics, and it was such an amazing thing. I had to give out the frisbee golf a try because I mean I always like to watch golf on TV, and it's such a fun sport, and so I just thought frisbees and golf together. Those are my.
So, man, like, Lake Michigan, dude. Grew up there, and I was surfing, like, every other day, man. It was crazy, dude. It was where it was at. Like, back in the day, we used to get these waves. They were like 5, 6 inches high. It was gnarly out there, man.
Oh, dude, you know that song I wrote? What I'm working on? I totally got it down now, dude. I got like the lyrics and it's genius, fool. No. What is this?
Yeah.
No.
You want a chip?
But like,
Krista.
Oh, yeah, dude, this is like our bro Krista. He's pretty chill, man. Like, we met him, I don't know, like a few months ago, fool. Like, I don't even know what day it is, but we met him a while ago, dude. He's pretty chill. Like, I guess when we were out in the forest, you know, when we got caught up in the whole, you know, the disc and the frisbee throwing and stuff, you know, we came back to our car after a long trudge, you know, we finally found our car. It was, I don't even know what it was. It took a while, but
was this even our car?
I would think so, dude. Well, it works for us, but like, we came back and he was just doing exactly what he's doing right now. This is pretty much what he does all the time. You know, just this and frisbee golf. I mean, this is his life, but we don't really know where his name came from. He never really even explained to us his name, but we just made one up. Krista, man. I mean, how
It looks
much
like a
cooler
Krista.
can it get like that? Doesn't he look? It's total Krista. And it's just, he's just been chill, so we've kept him around, man. We feel him like his fathers, man, like his fatherly brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Kind of like his uncle too.
Yeah, and then like a aunt.
We're gonna show you some frisbee jacks, as we like to call them. We warm up with them every day. Gets us motivated to kick some ass.
That's right.
So here we go.
What are you doing, dude? Come on. Get back in your position.
I was gonna be in the center.
Dude. Seriously. Just do like
I was gonna be in the center.
Just get back. All right, we're gonna start with frisbee jacks. All right? You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
R-I-S-B-Y
Frisbee!
See, the
truth about Smokestack Full is like, he's pretty chill and all, but he totally bogus on the whole surfing thing, dude. Like, he's never even seen the ocean, man. He lived in flipping, like, the Wisconsin area, you know, with the Wisconsinites and stuff, dude. They don't surf full. I keep him around and all, though, because, you know, I feel it's like my earthly duty, you know, to, like, spend time with him and everything. He's, you know, he just doesn't do well on his own. That's just the truth of it, man. He's just not a very individual, you know, holistic kind of person like I am. I gotta keep him around for that. And then, you know, there's Christo and all. I mean, we gotta stay together for Christo. I mean, that's really what it comes down to is Christo. I mean, and we gotta stick it out for him. Plus, you know, the weed.
I'm Jean Schober. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm a teacher. Well, I know about frisbees and I know about golf, but I've never seen the two of them together.
So they don't have that in Missouri?
You know, well, in the back of my mind, I feel like it's been mentioned, but it might have been mentioned on TV and at some channel, but
So they have TV in Missouri?
Yes. You don't find any oceans there either.
Okay, we always emphasize proper safety. So, you know, I always wear my belt for the lunges. So, you know, buckle this thing up. It protects your back, you know. So big guys like me, you know, we don't get hurt. All right, great. We're gonna do frisbee lunges now, all right? We're gonna try to get 10 really good ones, all right? Okay, so you ready? You ready? Okay, ready? 1, feel the burn. 2, feel the burn. 3, feel the burn. 4, let's go. 5, you're doing great. 6, awesome. 7, let's keep it up. 8, let's go. 9, let's do it. One more, 10. Yeah, feel the burn. Let's do 2 more. 12. I don't know what number that was, guys. I'm sorry, okay?
My name's Hochito. That's with a T, which is my given name. And I used to have a last name, but you know, it was dragging me down. You know, I don't know, last names can do that sometimes. All these connections, and I didn't need that. You know, I wanted to be a little bit more free. And so, you know, and that's also been nice because, you know, the guys, you know, they call me Hochito, and that's kind of cool. So I didn't really need a disc identity, and disc identity is important. Don't get me wrong, because I mean, you need to kind of have a name that you go by when you're on the field, when you're playing the frizz, you know, when you're serious about disc, because it's all about focus. That's what it's about. It's about focus. You know, that's what it's all about. It's about focus. My apprentice is currently practicing some techniques that I taught him. He's attempting a difficult one right now. I don't understand what the problem is over there. I mean, we worked all. No, I don't want it. I don't need that. You know, that's really. You need to focus. That's what we talked about. You know. So but he's good. I love him actually. He's you know, he's doing a great job, and it's hard work. You know, to me, frisbee golf is an engagement of your entire body and soul and your existence on Earth, and it's just knit up in the very fabric of life. You know, you have to be okay with yourself, and you have to, you know, get all your infections cleared up, and, you know, go to the store and get whatever ails you, you know, little powder, whatever. But you have to be free of hindrances so that you can really let yourself go and just kind of go with the frisbee, you know, take that journey with the frisbee. It's a beautiful thing, it really is.
You know, I've made my own with frisbee golf, we could say.
Boys, cookies are ready.
Oh, Mom, I told you, I'm 37 years old. I did 4 years of Sierra College. I do not need you making my cookies. Okay?
Gosh, goodness gracious. Why does she always interrupt every time?
I don't understand. Every time, really. I mean, just because we live in her home,
We're busy people.
doesn't mean that we need her to cook for us as well.
No.
Did she say what flavor they were?
Probably chocolate chip.
Okay. Okay, mommy. I'll have some, and so will my friends.
And so hopefully he'll be able to do that, I hope. And I think so. I think, you know, I have a feeling about it.
Would it be all right if we asked him a few questions?
Not now, but maybe a little later. He's very much engaged in some mental exercises. He's supposed to picture various animals that frighten him. And, there's different, like beavers, and then he's going to go ahead and he's going to quell that. He's going to detach himself from those fears so that he can come together and focus. I was out, in a very nice Frisbee golf country club, and we were having some libations, and this very nasty four-legged creature, we didn't know what it was. And, I used my disc to kind of bat it away, and that's kind of scarred me. And so I want to prepare my students for something like that. I still don't even know what it was. Could have been a dog, I don't know. Could have been a beaver. You have to be prepared for those things.
I live right here in my car.
Truth is, I don't really like Bunny. I mean, I love him. But I don't like him. But I do. Oh man, it's kind of like I feel like I'm his grandfather. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like I have to take care of him because without me, he'd just kind of be like in here, man. Without me, he'd be in places like this. But the real reason is it's like all for Christo, man. It's like we gotta stay together so that Christo will be good, Because without us, whose car is he gonna sleep in, dude? I don't know. I don't really like Buddy's guitar playing. It's like it's not that complicated. It's just kind of simple music, and as you can tell by my personality, I don't like the simple kind of stupid stuff. I'm a very complicated dude, and Buddy's just not smart enough for me, man. His music isn't smart enough for me. I don't know, dude. He just kind of gets me angry. I don't really like him, but I do love that guy.
I love you, man.
Yeah.
I love you. Mix it up now, man. You ready? I love you, man. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Dude, I love you,
Love you, Christo.
Great stretches on 2. Ready? Okay. 1, 2. See, you feel that right in here, real tight right in here. You really want to get low and you want to stay with the groin stretch. You want to feel it stretch right up in this area right here. This really helps with those really hard drives, in the Frisbee golf. Okay, let's do 5 more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to really feel it now.
I think I was maybe born to play this game. Not too many people can say that they're born to do things. I mean, dentists maybe, but I can't think of anyone else who's just birthed out and then knows when they're crying in their crib what they're going to do with their life. And because I had some setbacks. I couldn't draw circles, so it really was limiting because in kindergarten it was embarrassing. Because we would have these assignments, draw balloons, cute little kindergarten teacher, and I would make shape triangles or squares, and then I made a clown, and so she said to me, why the square nose, and I what's with the square shoes, and I said, they're concrete, and so I was sent to the principal's office a lot because I couldn't draw circles, and I think that's unfair. And
well, my name is Doug, and I work at the Folsom Walmart in the sporting goods department. And frisbee golf seems to be pretty popular these days. All ages come in looking for it, asking for it, wanting to buy it. I don't really know much about it myself, but it seems to be pretty popular. I guess it's something that's new. I'm not sure.
Like some people go into Walmart or whatever, and they have like a spiritual awakening, and for me it was or whatever, I don't even know, but whatever. And so with me it was just really, it was this day when I touched a frisbee for frisbee golf. It was nothing like this one. In fact, this isn't it at all, but I pretend that this is the first one that I ever touched, because this frisbee means a lot to me. Frizz is actually what we call it. Frizz or disc. That's something different. I'll talk about that later. But basically, disc is when you're really competing, and then frizz is like when you're with your guys and you're kicking cats and drinking Michelob with a Butterfinger. But basically, because of that rebirth, and touching the frisbee and exposing myself to the world of frisbee golf, I was able to immediately draw circles. And that was, sorry. I mean, that was really a beautiful moment in my life, and I cherish that. So, but now I take it very seriously. I don't really have time for a job because I'm focused, and I have things that I want to do in life, and I think frisbee golf is it, And so anyway, since then I've gone on to meet really wonderful people who feel the same way as me, and Jim Brinkman, God rest his soul. I know he's not dead, but he's a beautiful man, and he's done some beautiful things, and I hope to do what he did. I mean, this area here that I what are you doing? Yeah, that's not how we talked about how it works. Do you see? Have you looked at this? This is the kind of form that you need. You're substandard right now, and that kind of exercise, that's not going to help. I'm going to say the F word again, okay? It's focus. It's focus. Yeah, he's a good kid, though. I don't want to hold that against him. But what was I saying? He upsets me sometimes because I'm so serious about it. But anyway, this area here, this whole area here, I mean, there's 147,000 acres out here, and I plan on having at least 18 hole courses because I think people need choices too. I mean, maybe that's why people have been limited. Maybe that's why people don't go out and they play the game. I mean, maybe it's because they don't have those choices. You can have sort of a like one that's like a furry woodland creature theme. I mean, I have vision. Walt Disney took just a crap hole in Anaheim, and what did he do? He made a mouse, and that's, I mean, think about that. It's powerful,
Oh my! There's prints all over the screen.
Who left the door open? We got pollinators, guys. I mean, don't you know I'm allergic? Come on now. We can't have... Come on, over here. Right here. There we go. Look what
That's
you did.
not good.
You're making me sneeze. What?
Oh my goodness, I don't have it. Somebody get an inhaler. It's an inhaler. It's an inhaler. Oh! Oh. I found it. Here. Oh, goodness.
All right, now we're gonna do teeter totters, okay? We're gonna get down here. This is for the abdomen, You know, the abdomen's it's your core. It's it's the most important muscle. So just lock our feet up right here. Outside here. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. You're doing this all wrong. I was messing up. Okay, let's go. Get down. You're gonna catch here. You're gonna come back and come back up. There we go. Do it hard. Do it hard. I want you to hit me in the chest. Do it. Do it.
In fractions. Ready? Begin. 1/16. 1/8. 1/8. 3/16. 1/4. 1/4. 5/16. 5/3/8.
Bruce Edwards, student.
Student.
Of course.
Where at?
Right now, nowhere. It's kind of like being on the beer team.
Well, cool. All right. So, what got you started on frisbee golf?
The guys that are throwing 6 under. It was something to do. It didn't take a whole lot of time. You didn't have to be a master of the game to play it. If you could throw a frisbee, you could play the game. And that's, I mean, just getting out here in the air. Beats sitting in the house watching TV or being at work.
I have bags for us to wear. What? Why? Well, there's a 42% chance of rain. My own let me leave without them. We have to wear them.
Why do you always have to do what your mom says, Alex?
Take your bag.
I don't want it.
Take your bag. And
no, it's not gonna rain.
Look, is that a risk you're willing to take?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Here, put this on. Make sure you punch the air holes for your arms, otherwise you'll be armless.
It's not gonna rain, you guys.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you seen the sky? It's not gonna rain. It's
Alex,
sunny.
You're gonna be the one that makes the mistake. Remember that 1/4 mistake that you made a few minutes ago? Are you okay? Can you breathe?
Well, you messed up between 3/8 and 9/16.
Hey, I was just following your lead.
Hey,
I was following. Somebody give him a hand. Goodness gracious.
Come on. Stop moving.
What's happening here is that wasn't anything like what we worked on. Pick it up. What's happening here is that we spend years really, why don't you just wait for a second and then I can show you. I got to talk to him about this. He sleeps with the frisbee, and it is good to keep it in areas that are the warmest in your body. But now, we're working on letting go of the frisbee, and so this is symbolic of the baskets that you throw the frisbees into, the disc. When we're in training, I should be saying disc. Sorry about that. And so, we're just working on letting it go. Letting the frisbee go. And really, to do it right, you need to do it like this. Did you notice that?
A little bit more wrist, I think.
True. He's probably right. Maybe a little bit more wrist. But anyway, so let the frisbee go. Let the frisbee go. So this is a critical skill. So that's what we've been working on, and always keeping that picture of there could be some creature out here that wants to attack him. That's something you think about. So here we go, and I want you to focus on one thing at a time, though. See, that's the F word again. I don't know. I just need maybe a little break, with the cameras and everything. It's freaking me out a little bit, and it's obvious that he's lost his focus. So just if you guys could maybe just give us a second, and I could talk to him, maybe.
I'm Frederick. I've been living on the street for a few years, and Alex picked me up, and they showed me how nice people can truly be. And I learned to just hang on to my best companions. Me and Cedar here have been friends for about 3 years. He's good company. I never go anywhere without him. Except sometimes Alex steals him from me. Someday, we're gonna move to New York. We're gonna get an apartment, and then, I don't know, we'll grow some rabbits.
The misconception about being an athlete is that it is 90% physical. I'm gonna admit that, but it's also it's like 50% diet, and it's like 10% mental too. So you really got to focus on your diet. This right here is my carb shake. This is my protein shake. This is my carb shake or my protein.
1, 2, 3. Hi! And we all fall back. Good job. Let's go out there and let's give him a pooper. Get that frisbee. You get it. You get that frisbee, Frederick. You get that frisbee, Frederick. Frederick is behind him. Frederick, you get that frisbee. You get that frisbee, Frederick.
He's like a dog. Look how messed up he is.
Frederick, get the disc. Get the disc, Frederick. It's borax. I put the borax in the all-brand. I sure hope this doesn't cause me trouble. Maybe we did just find him on the street. We probably put him back. I really think I put the borax in the all-brand.
Well, you know, me and my assistant, you know, we've been together for, you know, 2 or 3 years, and I first really, you know, met him up, and I liked him a lot because he's, you know, he's really good at it. And he's good glutes. You know, his quadriceps leave something to be desired. You know, and sometimes I feel like I'm the one who deserves all the respect. You know, and he kind of sometimes like tries to steal my spotlight, right? Because you know, I used to be a bodybuilder. You know, I used to do things like this. And, you know, I was a poser. I was like Arnold. You know? And you know, he's trying to steal my glory. Jim Blinkman, yeah, he's Brink Link. You know, he's all right, you know, but you really got to, if you want to get far in this sport, you got to have the muscularity. You know, that's 75% of it.
It's just shocking, really. He has a new friend, but it's actually it's an inanimate object. It's a Si Senor Seedless melon. You know, and the funny thing is, it says on the label, may contain an occasional seed. You know, and I'm a little frightened for him.
And you did feed him borax.
I did give him that borax. It was yeah. The Jimmy Brinken tournament here at the Jimmy Brinken Memorial Park.
Yes.
Though I believe he's still alive.
It's memorial anyway.
I suppose he did something, you know, that was worth a memory back in the day. So it's a memorial park. If you do see anyone who really hates this sport, I'd have to say that was Jim's son, Jake Brenner. He wanted to make this, you know, I mean, we don't really like him. I don't think anyone in the Frisbee golf community, the Disc Golf Association, really has any care whatsoever for Jake.
Or for you.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna make a difference. I'm gonna make something that will get people off their behinds. And he said, I'm gonna build a disc golf course that will match none other than heaven itself. And that's what the Jimmy Brinken Memorial Park is, I suppose. If there was disc golf in heaven,
then he wouldn't be there.
No, I'm not that
sucks
good.
at it.
I'm not that good, really. That's what happens to us, most of all of it. Mostly me, but Team Pie in general. Like we don't get to play with the other boys. You know.
They kind of shun us.
Yo, Christoph. Dude.
Oh, what, man?
Where you going? Just go chill over on those benches.
Alright, man.
Hey, we're up. They just finished. We're up.
Time to hit the course now. Let's go, Frederick. Hey, leave that melon somewhere. We can't take that with us.
No cedar?
Time to get serious.
What's that?
What's up, buddy?
What's
up, Krista? You got your bag, man.
This bag seems a lot heavier than normal. Yeah, it feels like heavy.
Dude, my body feels heavy.
Score, man. There's a watermelon.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you got a little something, bro.
That's good,
Cedar? Is that?
What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? We pound this in our bag. You know,
You want some melon, bro?
You want some? Here's yeah, don't hog it, man. There's the well.
Bro, dude. What? Dude, tone down the hostility, fool.
Yeah, peace, man. Peace.
What's wrong with that guy, man?
lot of it, people aren't as rigid as they used to be. This is a more relaxed sport than what we consider ball golf to be. So the rules tend to be the same, but it tends to be a lot more lax out on the course. You don't have to dress like a 1970 pimp to come out and play disc golf.
How did Brock and I first meet? Well, he got me started with the game, you know. And I'm his apprentice right now, but I will beat him. He's the master, but I got him. I got my own weapons that he doesn't like to use, you know what I'm saying? Veins. Flaky tree. Stupid trees are all flaky around. Jim Brinkman. Well, I don't know the guy, but I'm assuming he's a wuss. He's not me.
If I could please have these two gentlemen go to hole number 1. We need to stop this ruckus right now. This is simply not appropriate for his golf course. We have very, very strict rules here, sir.
He can do whatever the hell he wants to, okay? He can do whatever he wants. If that's how he warms up, all right? I've seen it every day before I get up in the morning, all right? You know what? All right? All right. All right. You carry on. Yeah. Jim Brinkman tournament. Well, I think the guy is a total wusso. But yeah, I'll use his course and I'll abuse it and I'll dominate. So, you know? Well, we're here and we chose to participate here because we're supporting the leukemia kids. And I don't know, you know, sport's good, but you gotta support the leukemia kids, man. It's important to me.
Alex, I think we're lost. I think you got us lost.
Look, I didn't lose us. We're in a park. We're in a frisbee golf course. How could we be lost?
Well, where are we in the park?
Well, look, the sun is there. Oh, it's noon though. If we put a stick in the ground and we draw a line from it, where the shadow hits, in about 3.5 hours, we'll be able to tell exactly which direction.
3.5 hours?
Look, it's not exactly rocket science, but what do you expect? I mean, come on, you were following me. I wasn't the one getting us lost. Hey, come on, let's.
Well, what is this sign? Like, it says 0.19 miles.
What does it say 19?
I don't know.
Look, there's another point over here. Who made these signs? Honestly, they're ridiculous. You can't even understand what they're saying. I mean, this arrow, come on, is it pointing this way even? I mean, what if it's upside down?
It's not upside down.
What if it is, though? How do you know that? How can you be sure? I screwed up, okay?
Let's do this.
Look, I screwed up, and I'm sorry. Now, what else can I do about it? What can I do? We can wait 3 hours, like I said. Alex, are you okay? Are you good? That's good. Are you okay?
No one's here.
What are you looking at up in the sky there, Mike?
Don't stare at the sun, it's bad.
Do you ever wonder about the sky? You notice how everything's moving at 17,451 miles per hour in every direction? We're just flying out from a tiny microcosm in the middle of the universe.
I thought it was like 0.5. That's 0.3.
Hey, I didn't get us lost. I led us to an area which things could not be found that were there originally. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
I didn't get us lost so much as I led us to a direction which cannot be found by normal means or discovered in any which way.
So we're in like a void, is that what you're saying?
We might be.
You realize we've been here in this spot for 3 hours, Alex?
3 hours. If we were here for 3 hours, we could have used the stick and found out where we were.
Except it wouldn't have worked anyway.
Why are you taking off your jacket?
It's not gonna rain anyway. Stop worrying about the rain and worry about
All right, I was wrong now, so I guess I was wrong then. Is that how it works, huh? Try and go for help.
You go find the trash can and live.
Somebody get some help, okay?
You have a phone? Did you bring your phone?
My batteries are dead.
You never are prepared for anything.
You forgot your GPS watch.
Hey, who are those guys? Why don't we just follow them?
That's irrelevant, Alex. We're lost, okay? You're always not focused. You have to focus on getting us out.
Well, we may be lost, but those guys just went to the next hole. Why don't we just follow them? I think everything's gonna be okay. You know, I think we're gonna make it.
Dude, I'm tired. Dude, check out the cloud-shaped hookah.
Yeah. Looks like it has 3 hoses.
Got any bud?
No, man.
Dude, I'm all the bud you need.
I know somebody who does. Somebody in Wyoming, man.
Isn't that the home of those, dude, like the surfing place?
St. Louis, man.
Yeah, St. Louis, Wyoming. Home of the chili steaks.
Dude, they have some mad chronic in Wyoming, man. Right by the ocean. They grow it all around it, man. On the beaches. Wyoming's like the chronic capital of the world, man.
All right, this is how we drive. This is the first drive. Everybody watch, and I'll show you how to drive. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Well, I'm gonna show you the twister spiraler, as it's called by the pros here.
So that was what we like to call the tomahawk. You kind of just make the frisbee, flat, like kind of like a tomahawk. The tomahawk Indians. They threw things called boomerangs. They were North American. They threw boomerangs. It was much like frisbee golf, and they threw, like a tomahawk. If you want to say it that way. We got a couple more techniques to show you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna show you the flaming pie hole, as it's called. So here we go.
That's the bowler. That's the bowler. It's kind of like
Dude, why do you keep cutting me off? You keep cutting me off.
Dude, why are you doing this?
You're always cutting me off.
Dude.
You're the brains. You're the tomahawk hair. The boomerang North America. Do you even know what that is? Do you have any idea? Dill hole? Huh? Huh?
Shut up, dude.
Yeah?
Shut up.
You guys gotta stop right here.
So the first most important element of any daily condition set is the wind speed.
Check the wind.
Check the wind.
There's wind today.
Wind direction? Looks like
coming from the east.
South, that's south. East is over there.
Okay, it's coming from the old south.
The south.
The old
Southeast sort of south.
Southeast, okay.
Now you want to check wind speed.
You check the pressure with your palm and you walk until you don't feel it anymore. And that's about a 2-mile-per-hour walk. Therefore, the wind is 2 miles per hour coming from the southeast. We've already done this because we thought ahead.
Yes.
Frederick will now demonstrate how it is done properly.
Excellent, Frederick. That was by far your best throw today.
Let me show you how it's done,
ladies and gentlemen. Better. No, Frederick definitely got the greater distance.
I had the calculation right.
But you didn't use it.
I did.
You have to check first. Let's see. That's...
I heard some people saying we're like first or something, so I guess we got a couple groups ahead of us, but I think if we try real hard, we can make our comeback from first, dude.
Well, actually, I think you guys are in 10th.
1-0.
Oh, sweet. So we're doing really good then. Yeah. I thought we were in first, dude.
It's all because of you, man.
Well,
You're my hero.
What can I say, fool? I just got the frisbee golf in my blood. I think it's done some good for me. Trying to, you know, stay clean and help some other people. And
dude, where are we?
Basically, I don't know why we hang out with Chris though. He kind of follows us around.
He gets us good bud too, man. He's got the hookups.
Except for, you know, he's screwed us over a couple times. Like, he thinks it'd be funny to take some, like, you know, regular grass and some horse poo, put it together, and well, you know, it does work pretty good though. Now that I think about it, dude, I got a pretty sweet buzz off of that.
It works, dude.
So,
it's all good.
Yeah, he keeps us clean, keeps us off the drugs.
This guy right here, he makes me live a better life. Yeah, I wish I could be more like Buddy.
Yeah, I wish I could be more like Buddy, dude.
Doesn't matter.
You know, well, sometimes I get annoyed at myself though. Well, have you ever tried to run away from yourself? Like,
I always fall down.
Dude, it's difficult. I try a lot, you know, like just try to center myself by running away from myself. You know, kind of look back and then center again, and then, you know, look back and gain a different perspective on my life.
How does that work? Can you give us a little example?
Alright, dude, you going like this, fool, you gotta energy ball. Energy ball. Energy ball. You take it and you throw it. You gotta go catch it. You know, and like you bring it back. Bring it back over, you know. You do it again.
Wind speed, pressure. D equals 1/2 e towards that's 27 meters per second. That much. And then an angle of 66 degrees. No, I didn't flip it. 33 degrees. 33 degrees. Boom. Excellent.
Oh, that was far superior, Frederick.
Watch out for rattlesnakes in those rocks over there. They're dangerous.
Excellent.
Good throw. Well, that just sucks. Darn it! That sucks to be cold beans. That's what it does. Those things have really sharp teeth.
They carry hantavirus, I've heard.
Yeah, Hanta can be very dangerous.
Oh, are you joking?
That was like the game on TV with the people, and they're really tall, and they shoot those round balls. I don't know, I don't watch a lot of sports.
Basketball, Alex.
It was a lot like it because there was a basket, and it went bong, and it bounced out. Give it a whirl, Frederick. Oh. Oh my. Here, I'll put mine in now. Oh, shit.
We've done 9 holes, and I'm a little disappointed personally in mainly, I'm gonna have to say Alex One's performance this time because it's been helping Frederick too much. Like not in normal ways. Like let's say Frederick had to go to the bathroom and go potty. Alex was there too. Which is kind of weird, kind of odd. And I think that if Alex and Frederick didn't work so hard together and didn't do so much together, and they incorporated me in the group a little bit, maybe like a little bit in the team five, I think that we'd have a good chance of pulling ahead and winning this one.
You know, the big game's on. It's a playoff game, so you know we kind of want to listen to the game. That's it. You know.
What happened to the tournament?
You know, the tournament, it was good. We were planning on it, but you know, when the game's on, and you know, I mean, no tournament is worth that. You got to listen to the game on the radio in your car. It's important. You know, we have to see how they're doing. Our team, the go home team. Yeah.
Right, go team, man. Go Bears.
You go out and get a Milton Bradley. That isn't what I heard. What'd you hear?
What'd you hear, dude?
I heard that you guys were kicked out.
It wasn't so much that we were kicked out. It was more like we were, you know, asked to leave.
Yeah, like asked to leave, you know, like they asked us to, and it was our choice, like a request.
Yeah, it was a request.
And we you know, we were okay with that request.
Dude, I'm the brains. You know, there was a little problem with the competition. You know, they didn't want. We've been training too hard. They're not ready for us in the sport. They're not ready for us. We're the next generation.